What's up, y'all? I go by the name of DOITJACK, and I'm back in the mix. I'm back in action, and this is what show hustle. But hustling is a way of life, and by hustling, I'm talking how you survive through life every day. Getting straight to the point. This is about what you should do if you get pulled over and the cop tells you that your music was too loud. Now, if you checked out my earlier couple of videos, I talk about how I've been pulled over by the police so many damn times, you feel me? Alright? So, this happened about 2011. I was a freshman in college. No, it's somewhere around that time. I don't fucking remember. You know what I'm saying? I used to smoke too much dope, so my goddamn mind is kind of fucked up. Anyway, I get pulled over by the police for basically no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? And then when they pulled me over, and see, at that time, I was driving like I think it was like a 96 Toyota Corolla. You know what I'm saying? Missing hubcaps. Just looked real janky, you feel me? Had a pretty decent paint job. But the shit looked like, you know what I'm saying, a ratchet vehicle. I ain't gonna flex. So they probably thinking, alright, this some hood nigga driving over here on this campus. What the hell you doing over here, boy? You know how they be doing. So the niggas pulled me over. You know what I'm saying? Cop come up with the, you know what I'm saying, the aviator, the cop glasses, you feel me? Looking like a straight up toy cop. So he's like, hey man, your music was too loud. You were in violation of 25 feet. They were on motorcycles. There was two of them, but only one chased me down. And he said I was in violation of 25 feet away from his vehicle and he could hear my music. So he got to give me a ticket, which is complete bullshit because 25 feet away you could hear somebody's car engine. You know what I'm saying? So basically it was just one of the moments, well, let me find the nearest nigga, give him a ticket, I need to get my quota up, that type of shit, right? So they ended up giving me the ticket. And I was just like, so is there somewhere in the book that you can show me like that rule that if I'm 25 feet away that you got to give me a ticket if you hear my music? And he's like, well, you can go down to the courthouse, the city courthouse, and it's a city ordinance, and they'll be glad to show it to you there. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker must think I'm not gonna go look. Anyway, he gave me the ticket. 3-4 months later, I got a letter talking about how I had to go to trial for the damn loud music ticket. I'm like, damn, at that time, I'm like, that I didn't even know they had trials. I thought trial was only for like murder, kidnapping, or rape. I was on trial for a loud music ticket. Real rap, real story, true story. So I defended myself. I'm like, I ain't finna hire no fucking lawyer. And see, what they'll do is in the court system, they'll say, okay, if you don't have the money to hire a lawyer, we'll appoint one for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause see, they gonna set you up with one of their good men, you know what I'm saying, one of their yes men, who gonna go in there, pretend like he defending you, but really he trying to get you to do a plea deal. You don't want to do that. So I'm like, fuck that. I go in there by myself. You feel me? I'm a smart dude. I got a little bit of knowledge, and you know, in the courts, there was, you know how you have people. Sometimes you can hear people cases that might be ahead of yours, and there'd be one judge who just see all the cases. I mean, it's kind of funny, you know what I'm saying, like the type of stories that people give for why they did what they did. Not funny because, you know what I'm saying, they finna get their ass locked up or whatever. But it's just kind of funny how they try to justify it. Anyway, though, my turn to get up there. So, you know what I'm saying, I get up there on the little podium or whatever the shit called, to the stand. And I told my side of the story, how I was just riding and the cop pulled me over. You know what I'm saying? For no reason, told me that my music was too loud and that I was in violation of 25 feet away from his vehicle. And then the judge asked me, he says, well, did you have factory speakers or did you have subs in the amp in the back? I said, I just had regular factory speakers. So, which is the truth. I only had factory speakers. Like I said, my car was janky. I ain't finna put no goddamn, you know what I'm saying, no 15s in the goddamn janky ass Toyota. So, you know what I'm saying, I guess after I spoke, the toy cop, you know what I'm saying, the fake police, he went up there and he talking about how when he pulled me over, he told me I was in violation of 50 feet. He told me he was 50 feet away from my car and that he could hear my music. Which, you know, that's how they do. They'll get in courts and they'll lie and don't even think about it. They'll just lie just like that. They have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of them don't have any conscience. They could just lie and go to sleep well at night, you feel me? So he told me he was in 50 feet, which really he told me he was 25 feet away. Then he told me, he told the judge that, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to, you know, be smart with him or some shit like that. Of course, right? So I got a chance for a rebuttal. You know, after the first initial, almost like a debate. I go first and he goes, and then I go back again to kind of rebut what he just said. So I went up there, and when you go up there again, and in the way they organize it, that you had a chance to question the cop, ask him some questions that you wanted to ask him, whatever it is that you wanted to ask him. So I asked the cop, I said, did you tell me that I was in 25 feet away from the car or 50 feet away from the car? He lied and said, oh, I told you you were 50 feet away from my motorcycle, and then when I pulled you over because I heard your music, which was a lie. So then I said, okay, if I was 50 feet away from your vehicle when you heard my music, what measuring device did you use to justify that I was 50 feet away and not 48 feet or not even 25 feet away? What measuring device did you use? Then he kind of stuck that, well, you know, I'm saying, all that bullshit. So I was like, okay, I got this motherfucker. I got this motherfucker. So then, you know what I'm saying, he just kept on talking about, well, I've been in the force for 9 years and I have pretty good judgment and I know, you know, what 50 feet is and what 30 feet is. Bullshit. You feel me? So I knew that I got him with that one. Alright? So what happened was the prosecutor ended up calling him back to the back room, saying, hey, can I speak to you for a second? They ended up going into the back room. They went back there for about 2 minutes. I'm just sitting there with my hands crossed, you feel me? Thinking like, oh shit, I might be getting off. Like, what the hell, you know? So they came back into the courtroom, and the prosecutor went and whispered something in the judge's ear. And the judge looked at me and was like, you're free to go. I was like, you feel me? It was like a movie scene, people in the background clapping and shit, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. So I walked out that shit scotch free, man, you feel me? No ticket. So if that ever happens to you, first thing you do, you take the ticket. Don't give no back lip. Don't even talk no smack. You take it to court. When you get to court, you ask the motherfucking cop, how far away from my vehicle were you? After they give their answer, see, that's how you get it. You got to set it up first. You have to set them up, make them give their answer. So when I asked him how far away was he from my vehicle, he said 50 feet. Boom. That's how you get him right there. Next, you ask him, what measuring device? Did you have a ruler? Did you have some type of mechanical device that measures length? What did you use to justify that you was 50 feet away from my vehicle? And see what they say. And just look at the prosecutor, because he probably thinking, oh, we done got a smart nigger in here. You feel me? You know how they do. So that's what you do, man. And I'm your boy DOITJACK. And I'm always coming here to give my homies constructive information, you feel me, to keep them out of trouble. And that's something that could help them stay out of trouble, so that for the purpose of getting to that money. Be about your business, you feel me, real rap, real spill. Like us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, at What's Your Hustle. And for the haters, fuck you in advance. Get at me.